Hi, it's Sandra, and today I want to show you October's Mani by Me box. Sorry I'm so late, but I was out of town. I actually went to California to go visit a friend, so I know this is late. Everybody's probably deciding on whether they were going to order this or not, but I always say better late than never. So let's take a look at, what is in this box. And I'm just going to get rid of the box and keep the contents. All right, so I'm sure most of you already know, everything's dropping off my table here. It is a little gnome box, and you know, who doesn't like gnomes? I mean, we've gotten a lot of gnomes lately from other companies as well, but I think they're adorable. So as far as I'm concerned, you can't get enough gnomes. So to start with, we're gonna look at the polish, and the two stamping polishes is Acorn and Artichoke. So this is a brown stamping polish in a cream finish, and the Artichoke is a yellow-green stamping polish with a duochrome finish. So, and there's your little manicure that Maniology actually came up with, and on the back is a step-by-step process on how to do it. Now it's interesting because obviously there is not this yellow and there is not this blue in the pack. So they have reached out and gotten other colors. Now I don't know if this is the brown or not. We'll find out when we take this out. But very cute idea, very cute gnomes. So let's bring this over here and see what we got. All right, so it looks like the free gift this time is our nail protectors, and these go around your nails, and that way when you paint them or do any kind of technique on it, all you have to do is peel these babies off and you have no polish on your nails. So these are kind of cool. I have a tendency not to use anything. I just use acetone and a brush and I call it a day. So that was the free gift. And then let's look at, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these out so you can look at these while I struggle with the stamping polish box. Okay, so we've got Maniology M113, and it's got a whole bunch of little gnomes on it. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, this is in the way here. There we go. And this is 113. And you got a little gnome here, you've got gnomes here, and just some full nail designs. Got a little house here, and a little mushroom, some more mushrooms here, a little gnome, oh, a little wheelbarrow, and just really cute, looks like a little outhouse, and some more mushrooms. Very cute. So that is 113. And then what I will do, let me get my tweezers. Hopefully I can find those quickly. All right, and we'll take off the paper, the cellophane. There you go. Really cute. Leaves, there's some leaves on here. And this is their October box. So this will be it for fall. And next month, which is November, they will actually have their Christmas box. So that'll be cool too. We'll see now they've done the summer Christmas already. So we'll see what we get this time. Okay, so that's 113. And then let's look at the next one. All right, and this one is 114, and this is kind of a Build-a-gnome plate. So you've got the little hats and the nose and the little, if they got braids or whatever, different little hats and stuff you got. And then you've got like bow ties or bows for their hair. And then you've got different beards and then different feet. That is very clever. I do like these, like Build a Snowman, Build a Gnome. What was it? Build a Scarecrow. We had Build a Reindeer. We had Build-a-Elf. So that's kind of cool. I like those. And then we've got some full nail prints here. This is kind of like animals in the forest. And some mushroom homes. And some pumpkins here and flowers. Oh, and some little boots with plants in it. Here's a little, like a fox. And some other little animals up here and some garden tools. So I think that's really cute. I love the Build-a-gnome. Anytime I can get different colored parts to one of these images and not have to reverse stamp, I'm happy. Because, and you know, if you start by doing like, let's just look at my nails, like these ghosts. I mean, I had to fill all that in. And if I did that for every single nail, that would probably just drive me crazy. I used to be able to do that, but now I just don't have the patience to do it. I'll do it on a couple, but usually not on all of them. So anyway, so this is really cute. This is 114. So if you are into gnomes like I am, this is definitely a must-have. These plates are adorable. All right, so there's the plates. Now let me open up the polishes, and we'll be right back. I'm gonna come back because it takes me a while to open this box. Okay, so here are the two colors. This again is Acorn, and this one is the Artichoke. So you can see that they are, I mean, this is, I don't know, I would call that almost like a gold. And this is really dark. So anything that you do with that, obviously you'd have to stamp on really light colors for it to show up. So I definitely can see why they brought in some more colors. And I have a tendency to do that anyway. It's kind of hard for me to stick to the two colors that are in the box. But we'll give it a whirl and see what we come up with. So let me get a piece of paper towel here, and we will try these out. The colors, see how they look. All right, so let's do this pumpkin here. And in my big mess here, I will find a stamper. And I have my scraper. So this is really dark. And there is the brown. Oh, and I'm going to, as usual, I'm going to do take too long. Probably won't see anything. Oh, no, it got on there. And you can see that the brown does not show up at all on the black, but it does on the white. But it's a very nice brown. Very pretty. Okay. And then let's do one of the full nail images for the other one. And I'll use the other plate. All right, let's do all the little gnomes here with this one. Get myself a cube stamper. So it is definitely a green, but it also kind of looks gold. So, and again, it's a pretty color. All right. There's the color. Oh, jeez. Oh, I got it all off on the plate. So you can even see that is really light. So let's see how this shows up. I'm interested to see. It's probably not going to show up too well on the white, but it will on the black. So let's give that a whirl again. See how it does. Let's just stamp this right on here so I don't give it time to dry out. Okay, so it actually shows up pretty well on both. Of course, I think the white, it looks better on the white, But, and you can see it on the black if the light hits it well. I mean, you can see it okay on the black, even if the light doesn't hit it well, but not real well. So there you go. So those are the two colors, which I can understand why they wanted those colors, because it's kind of an earthy color, what you would think of a garden gnome. But I'm going to see what we can do. I'm going to do a manicure and see what I come up with. And let me get my area ready here and kind of think of what I'm going to do, what colors I'm going to use, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So all I did was paint 4 nails with the avocado and 1 nail with the whatever the other color was. Let me look. I just want to make sure. Oh, I keep losing these polishes. All right, so these are all the polishes in the kit. So let me. This one is called Artichoke. So these are the Artichoke. I'm sorry, not avocado, Artichoke. Close enough is what they like to say. And then this one is Acorn. So when it got on the nail, it really looks almost black. So it is a very, very deep color. So let's see what we can do. And I think what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to put some polish on here because they've dried and I don't want my stamps to not stick. So let's put some, I like using the Smudge Free Top Coat, Maniology Smudge Free Top Coat. And one of the designs that I thought I would do is a full nail design. And what I want to do though is I'm going to mix colors. I'm going to do red, green, and orange. Okay. All right. So I thought what I would do is this one right here. I want to do that one. And I'm going to open up my polishes. I think instead of green, I think I will do yellow. Let's see. So I'm going to do red, orange, and yellow. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to do a couple blops of yellow. And by the way, I am using What's Up Fab Cab. That's the one I'm using for my yellow. And it is a nice opaque yellow. If you want a good opaque yellow, What's Up has a good one. Okay, so I'm going to do some red. And this is, I don't know what this is because the label fell off. So it was the polish that we got with the Circus. Sorry, I don't know the name. Okay, and I'm just going to put some orange in there. And I'm going to give it a scrape. And pull it up. Now I've got a bunch of different little colors. And this one, I'm going to put this on one of these green ones. And there is a mushroom on here, so I'm going to try to get that in the middle. Okay. So that turned out very pretty. Okay, that's as close as I can get it. Very cute. Okay. Okay, and then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use, I think I called this an outhouse. Not sure if that's an outhouse or an actual gnome house. But whatever it is, I'm going to use it on another one of these green ones. Let's see how that works out. That's really cute. Okay. And I just reverse painted that. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a gnome on one. And I wanted to do the little girl gnome. And I figured out that if I do the little girl gnome, I'm going to have to do the pants and shoes first. And then put her face and hat on. So there's her pants and shoes. And then I'm going to put her face on. There you go. So there's a little girl gnome, and I made her like candy corn. The color is a candy corn. And then on this other one, I picked out this little raccoon. I thought he was just adorable. So I'm going to put him on this gold one. He's so cute. So there's a little raccoon. And the last one that I'm going to do on this dark, dark brown is I thought what I would do is the mushrooms. Oh, no, not the mushrooms. I'm sorry. I had a pumpkin that I wanted to do on the black. I already forgot what I had done. So I'm going to take this. And what I did was I stamped it in white, used a white border. And then I painted in the orange pumpkins and some green leaves. And there you go. So I got my, looks like I got my little, scoot her over a little bit. My little gnome, a little crooked on there. And there, let me pull this out a little bit so you can see it. And there's my little gnome manicure. So now I'm going to put some Maniology smudge free top coat on here. Now the one thing that I thought about these plates was the images. The little gnome images are really tiny. So they are, even though they're Build-a-gnome, you still have to paint or reverse paint if you want. You don't have to. The details. They are not the negative space, so you can just pick them up. The beards are, but the hats aren't, and which have the nose, and the pants and shoes aren't. So you still have to reverse paint on these, which is okay. I mean, I always try to find images that I don't have to reverse paint. Now, I probably will put, once that dries, I probably will put some sparkles on that because I think it's kind of dull. I don't know. I always think that sparkles just liven everything up. And this time what I'm going to use is, I also have this kind of sparkle stuff from, this is Sally Extreme Wear. And this one is called Glitter Glam. And this is kind of a cool effect too. It's kind of opal. So when you get it on there. So let me show you how this looks. So we'll do it on this one. Sorry, get this more on the camera here. And you can see it's got kind of a like opal glitter to it. It's kind of cool. And it's, again, it's not overwhelming, which that's what I like. It's not gonna cover all your hard work, but it's still gonna give it a little bit of glitter there. And the opal little glitter is definitely in every brushful, so you don't have to try and dig it out. Give it some pizzazz there. Okay. And then the last coat, of course, will be my top coat. And as I've said a million times before, I like the Glisten and Glow top coat. And you can go right on their website and get this. And before I forget, and I get to the end, don't forget that if you buy anything from Maniology, to please use my discount code. It gives you 10% off, and it gives me a very small commission so that I can keep doing these videos and doing my giveaways and all of that. So you help me with that when you buy from Maniology and use my discount code. So I'm going to finish this up with the last coat. Polish. And there you go. So that is the October Gnome box. And I think it's adorable. And these are the stamping polishes that came with the box. See if you can see this one a little better. And so I have the little house, the little gnome, the little raccoon, just some leaves, and a pumpkin. So there you have it. I hope you liked this video, and thanks for watching.